Let me show you guys how to vaccinate your birds the correct way. Okay, a lot of farmers have experienced vaccine failure while vaccinating their birds simply because they did not know the formula and how to handle the vaccine and how to vaccinate their birds. Okay, you can't be having 100 doses of vaccine and then mixing it with maybe 3 liters or 4 liters of water, or you have 100 birds and you're buying 50 doses of vaccine. Okay, there's an accepted general formula, okay, that you use in vaccinating your birds for effective use of the vaccine. Okay, and the formula is simply the total number of your birds multiplied by their ages in days over 1,000. That's how you calculate the formula on how to vaccinate your birds. But if you are not a mathematician like me, don't worry, just know that for every 100 dose of vaccine, okay, you use 1 to 2 liters of water, and then for every additional 100 dose you add extra 2 liters. So if you have 100 beds, okay, you buy 100 dose of vaccine. And then if you have 50 beds, you buy 50 dose of vaccine, because this vaccine usually comes in 50, 100, 200, 500 dose. So if you have 300 beds, you can use 500 dose of vaccine, okay. And then one of the ways to handle your vaccine very well is this vaccine. You need to understand that these vaccines, they are live vaccine. That's why when you go to buy them, they always put it inside what ice block for you, for preservation, to preserve the vaccine very well, so it is going to be very effective when you're going to use it. So once you buy the vaccine, you come back to your farm, you are making use of that vaccine. Except otherwise, if you have a proper storage, maybe you have a fridge, maybe let's say you have to vaccinate your birds on Sunday, and you know that the vet shop where you get your vaccine is not going to open on Sunday, you can buy on Saturday, evening, put it inside your fridge, and then you vaccinate your birds on Sunday. Okay, no, the big, please note that you are to vaccinate only healthy birds. Yes, because the importance of the vaccine is to make the birds to be resistant to certain disease. Okay, so if the birds are already down with sickness and you're vaccinating them, it's not going to be effective. If for some reasons your birds are sick, okay, please treat them first. Make sure that they are okay. Make sure that they are healthy. Then you place them on plain water before you vaccinate them. The reason for placing your birds on plain water ahead vaccination is to free their system up of any medication. Maybe you've been giving them medication, even if it's multivitamin or antibiotics, any medication you've been giving your birds. Placing them on fresh water, it will help to free up their system so they'll be able to take this vaccine, and it will be very much effective for them. So I'm going to be showing you how we are going to be vaccinating our 100 pullets. Remember, we have pullets that we are currently raising. I'm currently doing a 30-day series on how to raise your birds from day old as a beginner. And today is day 21. They'll be taking their third vaccine. Please subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and go down to my page to watch the other videos on how we've been raising them. So today we are going to be vaccinating the birds. They are currently 96. We had 4 mortalities so far. Okay, so we are going to be vaccinating them. I have here 100 dose of vaccine, which is Lasota vaccine, to give them. This is the second dose of Lasota vaccine. Remember, day 7 we gave them Lasota, day 14 we gave them Gomboro. So this is day 21. We are going to be repeating Lasota vaccine. So I'm going to be mixing it inside 2 liters of water. Okay, it's easy. We are going to be using this sachet water. Okay, one is 500 ml, so 2 of this sachet water, it's equivalent to 1 liter. So 4 of this sachet water will give you 2 liters. So we are going to be mixing that up with the vaccine, and we're going to be using milk. So we're just going to enter the water. Okay, so the first packet is going to be giving us 2 liters. That's it. We're almost there. So there we have the 2 liter, which we are going to be dissolving the Lasota thing. Okay, it's in ice block. Okay, you can sit inside the cup. I don't want to bring it out until I'm ready to use it. Okay, and then we are going to be using milk to add to the water before we add our vaccine. And I've said this before now. Okay, the essence of adding milk into the water is to neutralize the presence of chlorine inside the water, so that the vaccine can be effective for the birds to use. And please don't use evaporated milk. don't use liquid milk, okay? You have to use low fat milk, okay? Milk that is fat, that is low in fat. That's what you use to dissolve the water before you add your vaccine. So here is what we're going to do. Yeah. The spoon is okay, so I'm just going to dissolve that into the, please come closer so that you can see the water. So I'm going to mix that up very well so that the milk can dissolve properly inside the water. Then next we are going to be adding our vaccine. It's still inside water, okay? You can see this thing. See, it's a live vaccine, 100 dose. So we are going to open this up and put inside the water. Show the vaccine very well. So I'm going to be adding that into the vaccine. It's finished, okay? So next we are going to mix the vaccine up properly. Please show them the vaccine. So we're going to mix the vaccine up properly. Remember, this is a live vaccine, okay? And the birds are to consume it within 1 hour of administering, okay? That's why we starve them of water, okay? Make sure you starve your birds of water ahead vaccination so they'll be very thirsty. And then when you give them this vaccine, they'll be able to drink it up quickly, okay? So we've already mixed the vaccine. I'm going to be sharing it into all the other drinkers. Then I'll give it to the birds so that they can drink up fast and quickly. So let's share them into the listing. The reason why we are sharing it is that so that the water can go around and the birds can drink it up evenly. Okay, make sure that your drinkers, you wash them, they are all clean before vaccination so that the vaccine can be effective for them to take. So guys, you can see how thirsty the birds are. They are rushing the vaccine. So I have to quickly put the rest. So guys, you can see how they are rushing the vaccine to drink. That's because we actually starve them water for some hours. So when I bring the vaccine, remember it's a live vaccine and they need to consume it within 1 hour. So you can see they are very tasty, so they're going to drink it up quickly. So after that, then we're going to boost them up with some multivitamin, okay? So guys, I hope you find this helpful. If you're a beginner in poultry farming, okay, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notification so you will learn more tips on how to brood your birds from day old and also how to raise your birds, okay? Thank you.